The turning of the Dharma wheel. A long time ago, in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, lived a prince named Siddhartha, born into privilege, surrounded by beauty. His father, King Suddhodana, gave him everything: 3 palaces, gardens of music, and a life untouched by sorrow. The prince married the gentle Yasodhara, and soon they had a son, Rahila. But within Siddhartha a question stirred. Was life only this? Comfort and pleasure, aging and death? One day, beyond the palace gates, he saw what was hidden from him. An old man, a sick man, a corpse. And finally a wandering monk, serene, detached, free. That night, the prince stood beside his sleeping wife and newborn son. He whispered a silent goodbye, and under the cover of darkness, he left behind royalty, love, and name, to search for something deeper, a way beyond suffering. Siddhartha wandered far. He sought truth from sages, practiced meditation and self-denial. He starved himself, hoping pain would unlock awakening. For 6 long years his body grew frail, skin over bone, breath nearly gone. But clarity never came. Then, one morning, a girl named Sujata offered him a bowl of milk rice. With trembling hands he accepted. Strength returned. So did clarity. He saw that extremes, luxury and torment, both led nowhere. And so he discovered a new way. Not indulgence, not denial, but the middle way. A path of balance, awareness, and deep understanding. Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. He made a vow. I will not rise until I am free. Night fell. Mara the tempter came. He sent storms, demons, and whispers of fear and pride. Mara challenged his right to awaken. Siddhartha touched the earth, and the earth bore witness. This seed is his. The illusions shattered. All through the night, his mind opened. He saw past lives, the cycles of birth and death, the causes of suffering, and the way beyond them. At dawn he opened his eyes, no longer a seeker. He had become the Buddha, the awakened one. With wisdom awakened, the Buddha walked to the deer park in Sarnath. There his 5 former companions, the Pankavajja, still practiced austerity. They had once abandoned him, thinking he gave up. But when they saw his serenity, something changed. They sat down and listened. Anakandana, Vappa, Badiya, Mahanama, Asaji, 5 seekers. And the Buddha began to teach. Under the trees of the deer park, on a full moon evening, the Buddha gave his first teaching, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. The wheel of Dharma began to turn. He spoke of a middle way, beyond pleasure and pain. And then he revealed the 4 noble truths. Dukkha, suffering. Life has suffering, pain, loss, change. Samadaya, origin of suffering. Suffering arises from craving and ignorance. Nirodha, cessation of suffering. There is an end to suffering, nibbana. Magga, path to the end of suffering. There is a path, the Noble Eightfold Path, Arya-Hajjaka-magga. That path is right view, samadhi, right intention, sammasakappa, right speech, samavaka, right action, samakamanta, right livelihood, samajiva, right effort, samavayama, right mindfulness, samasati, right concentration, samasamadhi. Each word was like rain on parched earth, and in that moment truth touched a heart. Listen with deep attention. As the Buddha expounded the 4 noble truths and the Eightfold Path, insight arose within him. He realized the impermanence of all conditioned things. All things that arise must also pass away. The veil of ignorance lifted, and the first stream of awakening dawned. He attained Sotapaddi, the first stage of enlightenment. Seeing this transformation, the Buddha smiled and declared, Khandana has understood. This was the first transmission of true understanding. From one awakened mind to another, the Dhamma had been realized. With Anakandana's awakening, the turning of the Dharma wheel truly began. The other 4, Vappa, Badiya, Mahanama, and Asaji, continued to listen. And one by one, they too began to understand. Faith and wisdom took root in their hearts. Soon they all entered the stream of the Dhamma, And the Sangha, the community of awakened disciples, was born. The three jewels, Tiratana, were now complete. The Buddha, the enlightened one. The Dharma, the truth he taught. The Sangha, those who walked the path together. This was not just the beginning of a movement, but a turning of consciousness across time. The wheel had turned, and would continue to turn in the hearts of all who seek liberation.